We are just weeks away from summer, and that means we're just weeks away from cherry season too. Local farmers I spoke with tell me they're expecting to see a sweeter season this year from years past. If you're already seeing cherries in your local grocery store, they're not local. That's because we're still just a few weeks away from harvest season here in the Northwest. Growers are optimistic this season will be better than last year when a cold, wet spring led to a much smaller crop than normal. But this year is expected to be different, according to John Devaney, president of the Washington State Tree Fruit Association.
This year, we're looking at a little bit later crop. We had a somewhat cool spring, but not the kind of interference with pollination that we had last year.
Devaney says this year is expected to be one of the best crops they've seen in the last couple of summers.
We're really going to start having cherries in volume here in the next couple of weeks. Mid-June is the estimated, real ramp up of harvest.
The heart of harvest is dependent on weather and climate.
It was so cool and rainy all the way through April.
Tammy Packer is the co-owner of Packer Orchards out of Hood River. She's expecting a later season in Oregon compared to Washington's.
We're still running about 3 weeks late. The last little bit of heat really helped. Bloom was right out about a month late this year here in Hood River. This is an early variety called a Tieton, and it's one of our earliest varieties, and it'll be ready just after the first part of July, first through the 4th of July, it'll be ready.
A season that's still expected to be worth several hundred millions of dollars for farmers here in the Northwest.
There's going to be a plentiful supply of Northwest cherries.
Some forecasts are already calling for daytime highs close to 90 degrees by next week. If that comes true, that means we could be seeing cherry season pick up a little bit sooner than later across the Northwest. In Hood River, Joe Ranieri, KGW News.